Alright, these are the recorded answers for Test 2 review for Math 060. And we're going to do the first two problems, graph the numbers on the number line. So I put that on Paint. So this is the problem, and when you have a number line that's not long enough, you don't have to put 0 in the middle. You can put 0 anywhere. So in this case, I'm going to put 0 there, pretending that's another tick mark. And if you want to, for your own peace of mind, you could make more tick marks and make the line longer. And that would be just 1 and 2, and that would go on. Now, beyond less than 0, or beyond 0 going to the left, you have your points. -2, 7. Okay, and each one of these numbers is corresponding to a tick mark. So we would graph these numbers. It's just a line, so when you're graphing numbers, you're just looking at points. What color should we make the points? Let's make them red. So -7 is there. -5 is there. And that's on the intersection. It's a little sloppy, but it's on there. And that's -3. And that is -1. Okay? So plotting these points, we have numbers to the left of 0 and to the right of 0. So let's put 0 in the middle. We'll put it there. And that is 0. So anything to the right is positive numbers. Our highest positive number is 2. So let's make that mark. We've got a 2. So we know that's a point. It also asked us to plot 0, so we know that's a point. And then we have a -1 as our lowest number. So let's put -1 is that little tick mark right there. Let's make that point. -1. Of course, this would be, if you kept labeling all the little tick marks, that one would be -2, that one would be -3, this one would be 1, and this one would be 3. Okay, but we're plotting points between -1 and 2, so that's actually between this -1 and that +2 there. So there's points between there. We've already got the 1 plotted, or the 0 plotted. Cross that off. And we need to plot the 1, so there's the 1. So we do that one. Let's see, cross that off. We've got the 2 on there, and we put -1 on there. So all we have left is -2/3 and +2/3. 2/3, these are not put in order, by the way, is a proper or improper fraction, you would ask yourself. Well, in this situation, 2/3 is a proper fraction, and any proper fraction is less than 1. So you're definitely going to be plotting this in the less than 1 spot, but it is not less than 0, so it goes between the 0 and the 1. If you think of 1 as one whole piece, what 2/3 is if you were to cut it into 3 pieces, and of course you know this from doing fractions, you would have 2/3. So 2/3 is not quite all the way to the number 1, but it is not less than 0. So that point, if we were to draw a few more tick marks, let's say we draw 2 tick marks to put us in, we have 3/3 there now. We have 1/3, 2/3, 3/3 would land on the 1. So +2/3 then is, let's make this clear, this point right here. So then that's 2/3. Let me draw that in there. What color was I? 2 and 2/3. Wow, that's really difficult to see that. 2/3 is that point right there. So then negative 2/3, it's just the opposite of positive 2/3. So you're going to find it between 0 and -1. You'll find it between those 2 points. Just like it was between 0 and 1, it's going to be now between 0 and -1. So we will put negative 2/3. There's a 1/3. There's a 2/3. Let's make that bigger so we can put a red mark on it. Right there. Between 0 and -1 is negative 2/3. It's hard to see that really well, but okay. So we have 0, 2/3, 1, and 2. Then we have the 0, negative 2/3, and then -1.